ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Mark and your boy Grizz from the BOOOOOMcast. We just went to see a double feature of Planet of the Apes. We actually saw the second one, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, and then the third one, the one that just came out, War for the Planet of the Apes. Initial thoughts, man, what do you think?
It was just boring, man.
Yeah, it was a bit boring, man.
I can't think of anything that was that good about it. You know, like...
Yeah, there's nothing standout. That's the problem,
Yeah.
and it definitely comes down to a writer issue, man. Because it's like they thought of the action first, and they was like, oh, we can have this great scene and this great scene, and we can make this CGI, and then they started to pen it afterwards, which is no way to do it, man. You've got to have the story first, and then make the CGI, make the action afterwards, man. But that's definitely not what they did here. And if they tell you anything different, I'm not having it. Now a couple of the new characters, Winter. So they got Winter, that big white, or that big albino ape, man. Didn't really have much of a story. He was kind of cool at the beginning, then he kind of juked them over, man. That's not sweet, man. What do you think about CGI though, man?
I thought the CGI was alright, man. Honestly, like, we watched it in 3D.
Yeah.
And I don't think, like, I'm not a big fan of 3D movies anyway.
Same, man. Yeah, same, man.
But it looked okay. Just CGI was okay to, you know, there was nothing you can complain about.
Yeah, I think that was a saving grace of the movie, really. Like, I mean, it's flawless. I mean, I wouldn't say it is the best I've ever seen, but it was definitely, it made sense, man. Like, the whole movie's CGI.
And the acting wasn't too bad. I mean, you got, like...
Yeah.
The acting of the apes was good. Like, you know, I know Andy Serkis plays
Serkis,
Caesar, so...
He's the go-to guy for that shit, man.
So he was definitely on point for that.
Storyline, man. So, like I said, the plot was a little bit weak, the writing was weak, but at the beginning, obviously, Caesar's spoilers, Caesar's wife and his son, well, not even at the beginning, but near the beginning of the movie, man, Caesar's wife and his son get murdered by Woody Harrelson, the Colonel. It's like they tried to play on that emotional thing, but it didn't really hit. It didn't really go nowhere because of, like, Caesar didn't get his vengeance, man. So it's.
But I guess he just showed mercy and stuff.
Yeah,
sort of. So
he showed mercy, man. Like, in a way, he didn't, because obviously the plot is that Woody Harrelson's are getting the fucking some reverse disease of what the fucking monkey's got. They end up getting dumber, and he just kind of let Woody Harrelson ride it out. Well, Woody Harrelson ended up killing himself. Thank fuck for that. I do think Michael Rooker, Yondu, should have been playing Woody Harrelson's part, man. I think he's the go-to guy for that kind of character now, man. I think Woody Harrelson, he's had his day, man. Big fan of Woody Harrelson as well, man. Like I say, White Men Can't Jump, banger. Natural Born Killers, banger. But this movie just...
Yeah, I wasn't too much of a big fan of Woody in this movie, man.
No, man.
You know, normally when I see him, he's a good actor, but...
Yeah, of course.
I think he wasn't... I don't think he was right for the part.
What about the title of this movie, man? Because...
Yeah, they call it War for Planet of the Apes, but it wasn't really a war though, man. Like,
no, there was definitely little battles.
Like, we saw both the second and the third one together, like, in a row at the cinema, right? Yeah. And the second one had more action. Yeah, definitely. It was more of a war.
Yeah, definitely. I just think they fucked up in the naming of it. They should have called it the conclusion of the fucking Planet of the Apes. Like, there was nothing special going on, man. Yeah. Like I say, plot kind of predictable. Like, you know, something's gone down. He's killed the family. He's gonna go track down Woody Harrelson. Blah 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 blah. He's not gonna kill him.
It was just poorly written. Man.
Yeah, just poor writing. I mean,
it was just poorly written. That's what let down the movie, man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna knock the director, man. That's not director's fault, man. That's strictly down to the writers. They bring in a little girl in this movie. Again, another little plot fucking spoiler, man. They meet this little monkey. He goes by the name Bad Ape, who's a bit of a dodgy character for me anyway. But he gives the little girl, as a sign of friendship, he gives her a little Chevy Nova badge off a car, and so she's known as Nova. She's a mute, so she can't speak or whatever. She's got this disease that's going around, that reverse disease. Didn't have much to the plot, man. What do you reckon?
She was just there for the emotional scenes, man. But
yeah. Because the monkeys, the apes, they go on some savage, like, they're going on a savage mission. It's like, hey, the little girl's here. Let's save the little girl, though, because we're not that savage. Yeah, it's kind of dead. What do you rate the movies in order, man?
It was definitely first is the best. In order, it was like 1, 2, and 3. They just gradually...
Yeah.
Like,
That's fair.
They gradually
they
got
fell
bad.
Off. Yeah.
And then the third movie just dropped completely. I thought it was just.
Yeah, man.
I wouldn't have missed it if I didn't watch it.
Yeah. Like, this was like an 11th hour thing, man. Like, we wasn't even gonna go see that shit today, but one of our friends was like, "Yeah, let's go see a double feature." And we did it, and
never again.
That motherfucker rated it a 7.5. Can you believe it? A 7.5. Now, when I see it, like, the first one, I would say maybe like 6.5, 7. Like, what'd you give the first one?
First one, I'll give it a 7.
Alright, cool. Second one, I would say maybe a 5.5 or a 6. What are you saying for the second?
I would say 5.5.
Alright, and this one, I would say I'm struggling to even give it a 5, man. So 4.5 maybe.
I'll give it 4, man. Straight.
Alright, cool.
Because that's how point was. I was so upset. And plus, we watched both the movies, the second and the third, and the fucking place charged us £18.
Yeah, full price.
Bro.
Full price, man. I could have watched that shit on Showbox for free, man. You know what I'm saying? I could save myself upset. £9. Anyway, man. Again, it seems like they was just making a trilogy just to make it a trilogy, because like trilogies are the cool thing to do nowadays, man. You gotta have a trilogy or you ain't worth shit, pretty much. The best part for me, being a big music fan, man, like Jimi Hendrix, Hey Joe, they had like a good fucking minute and a half of that song in that movie, and I'm happy with that. It was while Woody Harrelson was on screen. I'm not sure what happened, man. I got lost in the song, to be fair with you. The soundtrack wasn't really great. I don't know if Michael Giacchino did the score again. I'm not sure, man. I didn't actually stay to check the credits, man, but it sounded a little bit different, man. There's a lot of fucking like bells in there, like it was like a R&B sort of, I don't know, like an R&B track from the 90s, man. It was a bit weird, but what can I say about that, man? You got anything to add, like, music-wise? Because there was nothing that stood out to me apart from that Jimi Hendrix
song. To be honest,
song,
man, I was falling half asleep, man.
Yeah, that's fair, man.
I didn't even clock any of the music.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, there wasn't much, man. There wasn't much.
The story was just putting me to sleep, so...
Yeah. Well, like I said, I can't say that this is the most negative review we've done, but it was, it wasn't even on par. It was just below par, man. Like I say, a rating 1 to 10, I reckon just below a 5, man. I don't think you can say fairer than that, man. Anything else you got to add to this shit? Oh wait, let's quickly go over that little monkey, man. That little monkey, that bad ape, man. They gave him like 10 scenes where he was trying to be funny, and like the first 2 were okay, man. I was behind him. I was like, yo, this guy's gonna be good. And then he turned to like a Jar Jar Binks fucking character where I was just like, this guy again, again.
I think they just tried a bit too hard with him to be funny, and it was like in the most serious parts he tried to be funny, but it just didn't work. Like
the other 2 movies, when I was watching the second one, I don't remember laughing at anything in that. Like I don't think they tried to put in like any comedic anything into that. No writing comedic in that second one, but this one it was just like they kept trying, and it was just fail. Yes, I wasn't too happy about that, man. And there's a few other things I wasn't happy about. A couple plot holes, man. Like when the monkeys are escaping, man. These motherfuckers don't see these monkeys. They're like 10 feet above them on a rope. They don't see them escaping. That was just stupid, man. Yeah, so I'm a bit disappointed, man. I ain't really got much to add because you guys are gonna think I'm coming across as a fucking hater, man. But the movie's it's just subpar, man. Anything you want to add to that shit?
It was dead, man. The third movie was dead.
Yeah, it was dead. I'd rather go watch the first and second.
Yeah, the first and second one, watch it. It's a nice movie to watch. But the third one's just not cinema worthy.
Yeah.
Wait for it to come.
Pirate it, man. Don't even buy that shit.
Pirate it, wait for it to come out or whatever.
Pirate it, man. They make enough money anyway. Yeah, so fuck that. You good with that?
Yeah, I'm good with it.
Cool. So this has been BOOOOOMcast. It's your boy Mark and your boy Grizz. Until next time.
Boom!
Everybody come on!